Hey everyone, what is going on? And no, it's nothing, guys. It's just I'm a little bit upset with The Walking Dead on Sunday. I really didn't like that episode too much. I'm not going to spoil anything in case any of you guys watch it, but I'm still a little bummed out. And if you want to talk about it, you could post in the comments down below, but just be aware that there might be spoilers, so you might want to stay away from the comments if you don't want to be spoiled from The Walking Dead. But if you don't even watch The Walking Dead and you don't care, don't worry about it. But yeah, that episode really got to me, guys. It's really touching. But anyway, we're going to move on to what we're talking about in this episode, which is ALOLAN MAROWAK. We're using ALOLAN MAROWAK quite a bit. Right now we have Flygon out using that Dragon Claw. That is going to be able to pick up the knockout on his own Flygon, and he's going to go ahead and switch into, what does he bring in, Lucario. That's going to knock us out immediately, but we do get some damage on it. I do bring out ALOLAN MAROWAK, and pretty good matchup for me. We do have the Bone Club. Kind of anticipating a block, and he does go ahead and block that because that would have done a lot of damage. No, I don't block this, guys. Maybe I should have. It is Shadow Ball. I was expecting Power Up Punch. Do you think that was a mistake, or do you think that was just a bad prediction on my end, or a wrong prediction? Because, like, if I blocked it and it was Power Up Punch, I basically would have wasted the shield, but obviously you do want to block those Shadow Balls, so it's like, I should have blocked that. I probably would have won that match had I blocked it, but I was just anticipating Power Punch. But even if it was Power Punch, it still would have been in our favor, I believe, and I still think I would have won because we would have blocked that, then we would have been able to get off another Bone Club, so I believe I should have blocked that one. So either way, definitely a mistake on my end, I believe it was, but either way, you learn from your mistakes. I was expecting Power Punch, it was Shadow Ball. You know, usually he doesn't go, from what I've noticed, he really doesn't go for the moves to try and bait my shields or whatnot. I tend to go for those a lot. I try to get the Dragon Claws off if I really want the Earthquake, just to bait the shield and whatnot. Sometimes I go for that. This time I'm going for Earthquake right now. He does go ahead and use the shield, but anyway, he does go ahead and knock us out right now. But we're going to go ahead, bring in Lucario, and we're going to go ahead and block this Power Punch because that would have done a lot of damage to us. In fact, we would have actually been knocked out with all those counters. But anyway, he brings in his Moltres. We're going to go ahead and immediately smash on that Power Punch to force the shield. He was probably expecting Shadow Ball, which would have done a lot to him. If not knocked him out, probably not knocked him out. But anyway, we only have one move on ALOLAN MAROWAK, so we're going to go ahead and go with that Bone Club. Not doing a lot of damage, in fact not doing anything at all, but it does charge up super fast, so we're gonna go ahead and get another one off. And I'm really liking ALOLAN MAROWAK. As I said, it charges up so fast, guys. It beats Lucario. Lucario does beat it with Shadow Ball, so you do have to watch out, but it does charge up really fast. And it also hits Bastiodon for super effective damage. I do have Hex on mine. Hex, I do believe, charges up faster than Rock Smash. I didn't really look into it, but I'm really liking Hex and Bone Club. But as I said, I don't have a secondary move. But anyway, we're going to jump into another game, beginning with Bastiodon. He begins with ALOLAN Ninetales. He's going to switch. I'm going to switch immediately into my own Lucario. I was thinking between Lucario and ALOLAN MAROWAK. I decided to bring in Lucario. He goes for the Power Punch. I'm going to go ahead and have to shield that. He knocks us out first, unfortunately, and now I'm going to bring in ALOLAN MAROWAK. Probably should have started with ALOLAN MAROWAK from the get-go. I don't block this, and it's Power Punch, so I actually called that one correctly. I didn't think he would have had enough energy at that point. But there you go. He does try and bluff with that Power Punch. We're going to go ahead, get off that Bone Club, and that's going to knock out Lucario. I guess he decides not to shield that one. And he's going to go ahead and bring in that Moltres. And we're just going to do quite a bit of damage to it, charging up Bone Club quite a bit, actually. So switching right now immediately, he's going to go ahead and get off that Fire Blast. Now, we are neutral to Fire Blast, so I'm going to go ahead and opt to block that one. And we're going to be able to finish off Moltres immediately, because Moltres can't do much to Bastiodon. Now he has ALOLAN Ninetales, so we didn't really need to charge up all that energy with ALOLAN MAROWAK, because we're not going to need it, because the Bastiodon is going to be able to take out this ALOLAN Ninetales, but it's good to have it just in case, you know. So we do have probably 3 Bone Clubs charged up in the back, but we're going to be able to knock him out with Bastiodon, of course. I don't believe he blocks. Yeah, he didn't block because it was over anyway. He did have a shield, but he didn't have to block because Bastiodon does beat ALOLAN Ninetales, so really good game. Okay, so we do go ahead and take that one. Gonna go ahead and jump into yet another game. And let's see how this one goes. I'm going to go ahead and begin with Flygon. He begins with ALOLAN Sandslash. So we are 4 times weak, double weak to that ice type, so we do have to go ahead and get out of there. Doing a lot of damage with Charizard. He's going to go ahead and activate Bulldoze. I knew he didn't have a secondary move on this, so I knew it was going to be Bulldoze. So doing a good amount of damage, I guess. We knock him out, but our Charizard is frail, so does a lot of damage to us. We get off this Blast Burn. I was hoping he would think it was Dragon Claw and not block, but no, he doesn't do that. He doesn't take the chance. He goes ahead and blocks it. I was trying to get off another Blast Burn. I should have used that Dragon Claw, I guess, but I was going for the Blast Burn, but Dragon Claw at this point would have taken it out or would have come really close. So I make the same mistake again, and I do not protect that Alolan Marowak. I was thinking it would be Power Punch. So guys, I made the same mistake twice in the same video, or the same bad prediction, whichever you want to call it. But obviously I should have blocked. I just wanted to save my shield, but yeah, Alolan Marowak is really good. It's just I just wanted to save my shield. What can I say, guys? You know, but we do have Flygon out right now. Going ahead, activating that Dragon Claw, and he's gonna go ahead and block that. So now we're able to get off this Earthquake, and I don't think he knows I have Earthquake at this point. Maybe he does. Maybe I did use it. Maybe that's why he blocked. It probably is. But yeah, we had to bluff him out with the Dragon Claw. He takes the bluff, uses a shield, and then we get the Earthquake, and we take the game. So, really close game. That was a really good one, despite the Alolan Marowak mistake, or what am I trying to say? Misprediction, bad prediction, whatever. But either way, we do have the Charizard out for this battle. He has his Alolan Ninetales. I'm going to go ahead and block this Ice Beam, and we are going to go ahead and activate this Blast Burn. And he is going to go ahead and use the Protect. So that's okay. We do go ahead and take the shield. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and let him get that Psyshock off. I was actually thinking it would be Ice Beam, so we are able to get a Dragon Claw off. Didn't have enough time to get off the Blast Burn, but again, it doesn't matter. We do go ahead and knock him out. And his Alolan Ninetales is gone. So his next Pokemon is going to be Scizor. Unfortunately, we don't get any damage off on him. Thinking about it a little bit, thinking about which one to throw out, I decided to bring out my Alolan Marowak. And I'm going to go ahead and allow him to hit me with his X-Scissor. We resist that, so we actually 4 times resist it, don't we? So we're going to be able to eat those charge moves up really quick, really nice. Not doing a lot of damage to us. We do go ahead, activate that Bone Club. And that is actually not doing a lot of damage to it, but as I said, it does charge really fast. So even though it's not doing a lot of damage to it, we're still putting on a lot of pressure to him, and we're going to be able to beat his Scizor. Gonna go ahead, take that X Scissor, because as you guys know, it doesn't do a lot of damage to us, so we do have that Bone Club saved up, ready to go onto his Lucario, and you guys know he's going to have to block that one, but we're going to be able to get another Bone Club off. I'm really liking this. I might actually want to use Alolan Marowak on my final team. I'm not sure yet, guys. It's a really good Pokemon, but of course I would have to add a secondary move onto it, which is totally cool. I'd have to look up its other moves and see what I want, but right now, all we have is the Bone Club, but we're going to go ahead and use the Bone Club again and finish off Lucario, and that is going to be the game. So, really fun Pokemon. You do have to watch out for Lucario's Shadow Ball, as you've noticed in this video multiple times, guys. You do have to look out for that Shadow Ball attack. And even if you think it might be Power Punch, it might be best to still shield. It depends on the situation, guys. But anyway, I'm beginning with Bash Shield on. Terrible lead for me. We're going to have to switch out immediately. I bring in my Alolan Marowak, and he's going to switch into his Kingdra. At this point, he knows that I'm bringing Alolan Marowak every single game just to test it out, just to try things, just to see how it performs. So he's going to bring something that strictly counts as Alolan Marowak. So definitely a good decision on his end. You know, Kingdra does count the Alolan Marowak well, although we actually do a lot of damage to it as well. So Lapras probably actually would have been better against Alolan Marowak. In fact, it would have been with Water Gun. But we do bring in Lucario, and we're going to be able to knock out that Kingdra. And I believe he brings in Lucario at this point. I guess he has to at this point, right? No, actually, it's Alolan Ninetales. My mistake. Maybe he doesn't have Lucario? I guess he doesn't. But we do go ahead and use that Power Punch. He's going to protect himself. And he gets off a move. I'm going to go ahead and block it, predicting Psyshock. And it is. Ice Beam or Psyshock would have probably knocked us out. So we do go ahead, get off this power-up punch, and that is going to force his last shield. So I guess that's good for us. Trying to get off the last power-up punch. One more, not able to do it. He does use Psyshock, knocks us out. I do have Bash Shield on. We're going to knock out this Alolan Ninetales. And he is going to bring his final Pokemon. He actually does have Lucario, that's right. He used Lucario in the beginning, my bad. I kind of forgot about that. I guess he wanted to save Lucario instead of using it against mine for Bastiodon. So definitely a good play on his end. And he does go ahead and take the win. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.